No, you can't do it. No, no, no!
Yes? Lucas? No, he isn't here. He must be at the clinic. You're welcome.
But a doctor hasn't arrived yet. We've been expecting him since yesterday. You may try again later. Oh, Julie, isn't Lucas with you?
No, I was hoping he'd be here.
Come. To be frank, I thought that Congress was just an excuse to spend a few days with you.
No, he told me he wanted to go alone.
Oh. Well, I don't mind telling you I'm a bit worried. He has a whole lot of patients waiting for him with appointments.
I had a nightmare of a dream. Something horrible's happened to him. Listen, you must know where he is. He tells you everything, where he goes, what he does.
Julie, dear, I assure you...
Where did he go?
I don't know. I thought he was with you.
Don't you know where the doctor is? Yes, at Maracudi. There is no doubt. At Maracudi. At Maracudi.
All right,
He takes his order at Maracudi. I tell you, doctor, he's at Maracudi. I know he's at Maracudi.
Where is this Maracudi?
I think it's a name he invented, that's all. Likes making up words.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Where's Lucas Bernhardt?
I don't know.
Where's he hiding?
What do you want him for?
I'm asking the questions. Well, where is he?
I don't know, I swear.
Better not call the police about this. If you do, I'll kill you.
Please.
Oil and water, okay?
Yes. How much?
Give me 3. But we know each other, signorina, no?
No.
Hey!
Do you recognize him?
You say he's a German and has an accent?
Yes, he must have been here 3 or 4 days ago.
I don't remember seeing him.
May I see it, signorina? No, I'm sorry, but I've never seen him.
Would you like Fernet?
A Fernet, yes.
It's me again. Is she there? Let me speak to her. Signorina. I wanted to tell you there is somebody in town that maybe can help you.
Who?
Somebody. Is it okay?
Let's go.
This is the house, this one here.
Hey, where do I go? Whom do I ask for?
It doesn't matter. Go to the first floor. It's the door on the left.
Hey, who are you running to like that? You look terribly scared. What's the matter?
Someone tried to kill me and stole my bag.
Who? Did you see who it was?
No, could be the man who took me there.
Who are you looking for?
Or someone.
Your husband?
No, a psychiatrist from Milan. His name is Lucas Bernhardt.
And how come you're looking for him around here? Why don't you go to the police? You can tell them about that bag of yours, too.
No, I couldn't do that because I'm a foreigner. My visa's expired. It would just make trouble for me.
I'm something of a foreigner myself. I was in the States for 25 years.
Is there a hotel or something around here?
Hotel? Have you taken a good look at this place? But if you would like a room, perhaps I can suggest the house of a lady friend of mine. It isn't much, but if you don't mind, come. It's that building there. Now, don't go getting any crazy ideas. Nobody's trying to kill you. Pieces of that building keep falling down every day.
Well, then why did that man take me there?
That's a kind of a nut. Here it is. This place used to be mine at one time. Now it's an orphanage.
You needn't worry. She'll be all right here with me. She's a beautiful young lady, isn't she? Saro! Frank, go with Saro. Bring in her bags. Sarah!
My bags are in the car.
Oh, then give him the keys. Move, can't you hear when someone calls you? Go with Signor Frank.
I'll ask around and try to scrape up some news for you. By the way, what's your name?
Julie.
Nice name.
Come, please, let's hurry, Signorina. Signorina, do let me show you to your room. Then I must get back to the children. There are 25 of them, and I do have my hands full, believe me. I hope you'll be comfortable here, Signorina. Our children love to paint. Most of them are not very talented, but 3 or 4 of them are quite good. Oh, we've had visitors here only a few weeks ago. They bought 3 paintings. They liked them so much. And you know how much they paid us? 20,000 lira for each painting. Can you imagine?
The medical inspector.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. Excuse me. I'll only be a moment. And, darling, if you would like to purchase any one of them, I make you a good price.
Excuse me. Signor Frank will be in a minute. I got a present for you.
Oh, thank you. But why give it to me? You can sell it.
It's for you.
Oh, hello.
Look, it was in the rubble.
Oh,
I must
thanks.
say you've got a lively imagination. Better take a look and see if everything's there.
The money's still there.
Hmm.
The photograph's missing.
The one of that doctor you were looking for?
Yes, that's right.
So it's that important to you, huh? That important.
Yes.
You know something? I've been giving a lot of thought to this business of yours.
Why should you bother with it?
Because I like you. You're a nice kid. Now listen to me. If your boyfriend was here, you can be sure he was heading for Gerda Hartmann's villa. A whole lot of people go there, writers, painters. You know, that crowd. It's a big villa, right on the water. The type of place they'd put up in California. There was a time that was mine, too.
Why didn't you come and show me the way?
Me? No, I couldn't go there.
Oh.
But I can tell you how to get there.
Oh, yes, please.
Hey, lad os gå ned og se lidt nærmere på den.
Det er dejligt, kom hjem,
You can get here by the road, too, you know.
I wanted to swim. I didn't see anyone there. Those kids took my clothes.
A naked woman doesn't have to go into explanations, especially if she's as young and beautiful as you. My name is Gerda, and this is my villa.
Hello. Hello.
It's no use. They're all wearing earplugs. I'll do the introductions later. They're all utterly disconnected for the moment.
Come here, you lousy tramp.
Kill me tomorrow. Tonight, let me live.
You'll die now.
Give me half an hour.
You shall die with no mercy.
Please, my last little prayer.
It's too late. You're an old ham. You've been hitting it off with Eugene. It's written all over your face. Well, at least you can say if you liked it or not.
First, I didn't go to bed with him. Second, he isn't my cup of tea. Third, even if I had, I still wouldn't tell you.
Will you quit bothering me?
I'm interested in your feet.
I'm finished now.
Louis? Louis, die Zigarette. You might as well open your mouth. Or do you want me to smoke it for you? He's said to have Aztec blood in his veins. He's absolutely beautiful, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh, about this Dr. Lucas Bernhardt, huh? No. Never saw him, never heard of him. He was certainly never here, I can assure you. Don't know. Who told you to come here?
A man in the village. His name is Frank. He was very sweet about it, really.
Oh, yes. He's a very sweet person. I know. He's a born rogue. An ex-gangster who was kicked out of the United States.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel as though I've been gate crashing. I'd better be on my way.
Oh, you're mad. You mean you want to drive away at this hour? Wait at least until tomorrow. Don't you like it here? Must you go now?
No, not really.
Why be in such a hurry to leave then? Nice place. Nice people.
She's lying. She hates us all.
Pay no attention to him. He always says the opposite of what he thinks.
Go on.
You mean to tell me that you've been recording everything we've been saying?
Don't worry, noises are what I'm after, not words. I don't give a shit about what you've been saying. My music is composed from the sounds of nature. Crickets, birds, thunder, and the human voice.
He's a composer and a great success in the offbeat nightclubs. His great ambition, of course, is to be performed at La Scala. Thomas and Corinne, they're sort of Abelard and Heloise, or Tristan and Isolde. Actors of mimicry, they performed up on Broadway and in Greenwich Village and get more and more off every season. They have their fight for the day. Now they'll make up in bed. He's got to fight with her first, or he just doesn't function.
Some people take a lot more than that to get it up.
I can't take any more of this. I'm going to hit the sack. Good night.
Me too. They're really going to bed, you know. Separately, that is. What are you doing?
There's a book up on the shelf with an old binding. Les Contes Relatives?
Yes, I think so.
That's funny, because I gave one exactly like it to Lucas, only I'd written a few words on the front page.
This can't be it. It's impossible. It belonged to my first husband.
May I see it?
No. I told you it couldn't possibly be yours. Hello? Pronto? It's for you.
For me? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Someone at the village? Someone who wants to know if you've left?
No, there was no one. It must have been a mistake. I'm going to bed now. I shall be leaving in the morning.
As you like.
Good night. Thanks for everything.
Thomas, call the others.
Excuse me, Signorina. I thought I heard someone coming from outside. When it's through, please close the light.
Of course. Wait a minute. But wasn't it you who took me up to that house today?
No, Signorina.
Good morning.
I thought you'd gone.
I decided to stay, if your invitation still holds.
You can stay as long as you want.
Hey! What are you doing here? What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Come on, come out of there. Why are you hiding?
Senor Frank, he says he wants to see you. He said it's very important. He's waiting for you at the orphanage.
Hey, come back here. That boy.
This is all I got left. A room in a basement. In a building that used to be mine.
I hope you didn't ask me here to talk about your private life.
Find out anything?
No, not a thing. No one's seen it.
Is this yours?
Yes.
It's him, isn't it?
Where'd you get it?
I stole it from Antonio, the guy who took you to that abandoned place. Strange, isn't it?
Everybody seems very strange here.
Try to get them to talk. Let Gerda crowd know something. But be careful of those people. Don't trust them, especially Gerda.
Don't worry about it. I don't trust anyone.
You can trust me anytime. If you run into trouble, come to me. I'm your only ally around here.
You say I can trust you?
Are we allies? Kiss me.
No!
You young little slut! How dare you? And in my house, you son of a...
Wait a minute. Let me explain. You must trust me.
Looks like I found an admirer for my work.
This hand, but it's Lucas's. You can't deny it. It's a scar.
So? Is it a crime to take pictures of him?
Why do you keep telling me he wasn't here?
I told this 3 years ago in Tunis, before you'd ever met him.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Frank a gangster? He used to be. He was pretty cheap. His real passion is women.
Oh, I know.
His fancy used to be Gerda.
And then what happened?
That's where I came in.
If you can't stand her, why'd you stay here?
Oh, she's as good or bad as any other. It's all the same. There are certain advantages with Gerda.
She keeps you. But that shouldn't be difficult.
No, I'm very expensive.
Louis. You were lying, weren't you? Lucas was here.
Yes, he was.
Well, why won't any of you admit it?
I don't know. That's the way Gerda wanted it.
I see.
At first, I thought he was fooling. We had known each other for ages. By the time I realized what he was after, it was too late. He knew very well I was a virgin and that I had a hang-up about virginity.
complex, or whatever you want to call it. It was the most important thing in my life. That was exactly why you did it. That way. Forcing me. I hated him so. As I saw him lying there, I thought of killing him. There and then. After a while, he went back to the villa. By the time I'd come up, he had left without saying goodbye. I've never heard from him since.
I've forbidden you to set foot in this house.
You amaze me, Gerda. You won't let me set foot in my own house.
It was your house, now it's my house. And in my house, people who talk too much are not welcome. I can throw you out whenever I choose.
With a little help from Antonio and his gun. That wouldn't be nice, Gerda. Seeing as how I brought you a present.
Now, what does this mean? You know how much that idiot's pictures get on my nerves.
I don't think you've taken a good look, Gerda. Turn it over.
What does this mean?
It means that the kid has talent. He can paint exactly what he sees. And only what he sees. He can't invent. He's a bit short on imagination. Have you had the same guests around in the last 10 days?
Let's get down to it, Frank. What do you want?
That's pretty simple. I want to come back. Not back in your bed, don't worry. I mean here. In this house. Just look at that panorama, eh?
What would you do here? You know there's no place for you here anymore.
You'll find a place. We'll go back into business. Together. Huh?
Hello?
We have a call for you from Milano. 1 moment, please.
Hello?
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 Lucas!
Listen, I can't hear you.
Hello, how did you know I was here? Lucas!
Let me speak first. I've been trying to contact you. I thought I'd never find you. Hello? Can you hear me?
Lucas? Hello? Oh, please call me back right now. I'll call home immediately. Hello? Hello?
Sorry, you've been cut off. The line must be out of order. Hello? Hello?
Louis, I've come to say goodbye. Louis, are you all right?
Oh, I feel just great. You want to take a swim with me?
Listen. I have to leave. I'm going back to Milan. Lucas called me.
Oh, you mean Lucas telephoned? It's funny.
What's so funny about it?
Wait. Better drop by the garage before you leave.
What for?
Do what I told you. But wait till everyone's asleep. Go on, don't ask any questions.
Get me out of here.
I got you just in time. Feel any better? You'll be all right.
Some water. Thanks. Lucas's car was in there. He didn't leave.
I know. It was a trap. Calm down now, huh? Try to get some rest.
Please, the medicine in my bag.
Lock the door and open it to nobody. Understand? Nobody.
Why don't you get a poodle?
Dogs are too intelligent. I prefer your sort. Oh! Stop it!
Thomas, Eugene's feeling me up.
Eugene's a pig.
Good morning. Good morning, my dear.
fast. I've been trying to contact you. I thought I'd never find you. Hello? Can you hear me?
It's the same as what he said to you on the phone, right?
Word for word.
There's your answer. They put together a piece of conversation Lucas had with somebody and mixed in a bit of static. Eugene's a master at turning out stuff like that. Right, Eugene?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
About that tape you fixed up to fool Julie. You wanted it to back up and go. You were afraid she'd find out something, eh?
No.
Then you changed your mind. You thought how much easier it would be to kill her. So you set a trap for her in the garage. You're in this with Lewis. Or maybe he gave you the idea without meaning to.
Frank, you're crazy. I have nothing to do with this thing. Oh, no.
You're lying. Tell the truth. Tell the truth or I'll kill you.
No, Frank! Stop it! Let him go! You're choking him to death, please!
Okay. So I fixed the tape. But I didn't even know what it was for. Gerda asked me to.
Gerda. All you ever do is hide behind that woman's skirts.
And Lucas, they're trying to make me believe I killed him. But I know they're lying. It isn't so. That night, we were all sitting in the living room after supper. Lucas was there. We began playing one of those games where you have to tell the truth when you're asked a question. Lucas was asking them. They were quite ruthless. He asked them in such a way it was impossible to invent lies. He was diabolic. He could pry out your most intimate secrets. Tony was the first one to break down. He succeeded in getting her to reveal things she'd never tell anyone. But it seemed that I was his most interesting guinea pig, being a psychiatrist. At once, he obviously spotted that he could have a high time with me. The game became more like a session of public therapy, with me as his patient. He dragged it all out of me. Things nobody ever knew. Things I'd buried away forever. Like the 3 years I spent in the nut house, why I was sent there. I could never forgive him for that. No one knew about that. No one. I didn't want to. But all of a sudden, I seemed to lose control. The only thing I could see in front of me was that little face, not much more than a child's.
Remember, Eugene, you have to tell us who she was. No harm in that.
No.
I know perfectly well who, but I want you to tell us. Come on, Eugene!
She was my daughter, Lucy. Lucas went on grilling me. The others had left the room in disgust. And all of a sudden, a great wave of fury began stirring up inside me. I couldn't stand it anymore. I didn't know what I was doing. I began to hit him. But then, I don't remember what happened. I must have had an attack of something. I don't know. I don't remember anything more of that night. But there's one thing I am certain about. I couldn't have killed Lucas.
What makes you so sure, Eugene?
I saw him the next day from the window. He was going down to the sea with Thomas and Corinne.
Everyone saw you go down to the beach with Lucas. But he wasn't with you and Corinne when you came back, right?
No. Lucas came back up with us. I swear he did.
You don't have to swear, Thomas. Tell him the truth. We have nothing to hide. It's true. We did go down to the water together. Thomas led the way. And Lucas was right behind me. Thomas went in by himself. But then Lucas told me he'd rather take a swim in the underwater grotto. I said, go ahead. So, thinking I was alone, I took off my bathing suit to sunbathe in the nude. But Lucas did not go to the grotto at all. He came back to spy on me. He'd been watching me for some time, always snooping around. He must have guessed something wasn't right, never missed a thing. There was something devilish about him, maybe because he was a psychiatrist.
Why was?
Did I say was?
Answer the question.
Well, you know, it's the sort of thing you say when someone's talking about the past.
Yeah. It's like when you're talking about someone who's dead, for instance. Huh?
I don't know. I'm telling you everything I know, if you'll only listen.
All right. Go ahead.
It isn't easy to tell you this. Lucas found out our secret. I'm a man, but only physically. I feel and think like a woman. I'm not a transvestite. I'm an actress. I'm Thomas's wife. A woman. A woman. I'm not a transvestite.
Lucas!
In the heat of the moment, Thomas threatened to kill Lucas if he told anyone. Our careers would have been ruined by the scandal. It would have been the end. Lucas said he couldn't care less about us and our careers. And he ran off over the rocks. And that's the last time we saw him.
Look at this. Oh, I found it in the water. Someone tried to kill me, to get rid of me.
Come inside. It's all my fault. I won't leave you alone anymore. It won't happen again. I promise you.
No, no, no. I want to go away from here.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the police with this.
Yeah. But calm down now. You're too upset. I'll keep the shirt. The guy tried to kill you. He'll try to get it. You must trust me. Hear me?
That picture. What does it mean?
I found it in Gerda's room. I wanted to show it to you, but this wasn't the right moment. Don't be upset. Julie, don't worry. I will explain everything. Julie, please believe me. Oh, Julie.
Let me. Will you let me go? This is where it was.
Stop it!
If you don't kiss me, I won't tell you anything else. I won't.
Listen, I'll kiss you, I promise you. But only after you've told me everything that happened.
From up here, you could see all the women lying in the sun. Nude.
Did you also see that scene you painted in the picture?
Mm-hmm.
And did you recognize the person with the knife?
Mm-hmm.
Will you tell me who it was?
Will you kiss me first?
Will you please tell me who it was? Listen, will you just tell me? I've got to know. Oh, I've had enough of this. You're going with me to the police. They'll make you talk.
No.
You stay still and quiet. Don't move. I'll take you to a hospital. It's nothing serious.
Julie. Julie, how are you? You feeling better?
Oh, Louis, help me. It was awful. That poor boy. It was all my fault.
Come on now. Calm down.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I
Lost something?
have a feeling something's missing. I don't know.
You've really made up your mind, then?
I've got to get away from here. I can't stand it a moment longer. I'm afraid of everything and everybody.
Afraid of me, too?
No, not of you. But what use could you be? We're both of us too weak. We're defeated right from the start.
Take this.
What is it?
What it looks like. A lump of sugar. Just close your eyes. Open your mouth.
What strange colors.
Used to have the same effect on me at first. But now it's something else. I couldn't live without it.
Where'd you get it?
Where do I get it? Why do you think I flop into bed with Gerda every time she wants? Gerda's yacht is a storehouse. It's the drug distribution center for most pushers in this country.
Do the others know about it?
They're all working for her. A little group of eccentrics, artists, and actors, kept by a crazy old millionaires. That's the image.
Where does Lucas come into this?
You don't know? Didn't he ever tell you? Well, let's see. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but your illustrious boyfriend was a pusher. A very important pusher. He was Gerda's #1 accomplice after Frank left. He worked it from the Milan end. A nasty character, believe me.
You've been dying to get the little boy into bed since the day you came here. Well, how did it go? Did he do his duty, like a man? I shouldn't think so. He's a slug unless he's loaded with acid. Get up! So we are ashamed, are we?
Don't hurt her. Leave her alone.
Very well. But now I'm going to tell you the truth. No one killed Lucas, Julie. He left the villa alive. None of us ever saw him again. Right, Louis? Answer me, you fool. You saw him leave? Well, did you or didn't you? You saw him go away. Answer me.
I saw him go away.
Of course you did. Now get up and go to your room.
Yes, I'll go to my room now.
Do you believe it now? No, you don't. But what does it matter anyhow? Who'd ever believe you? What proof do you have?
All I want is to be left alone. I want to go away from here. I never want to see any of you ever again.
I know, dear. You will leave tomorrow morning.
Forget it, Gerda. It's me.
You frightened me.
Ah, so I frighten you, scare you. Ah, well, maybe you're right.
Now what do you want, Frank?
Just a little business talk.
I thought we had our business talk. And now I'm going to bed.
I'm not glad about the old arrangements. And now I've got the upper hand.
And what do you mean?
There's a murderer around here. And one thing's for sure, it isn't me. I wasn't here. Ever since you kicked me out. I think you all agreed to get rid of him. And one of you killed him. Now, you don't want the police to come sticking their noses in here. Or in that boat of yours.
You're a bad joke, Frank. You haven't a shred of proof, except for that picture. And that doesn't show anything.
Why were you so scared of it then, eh? You did try to kill a girl, didn't you? Would you call that proof?
No one tried to kill Julie.
Since I failed in crime, there's nothing for me to lose if I take that picture to the police. They'd welcome me with open arms.
Sure, what can you expect from a cheap blackmailer? How much do you want, Frank? How much?
70%. And that isn't all. From now on, I'm the one that's going to make the decisions. Just like old times.
What about Julie?
She'll be our guest here in my villa.
Mm-hmm. And for how long?
As long as necessary. Then I'll decide what to do.
Who's going to persuade her to keep her mouth shut?
Oh, yeah. Maybe with a little help from your young friend. Watch it, Gerda. Jealousy can give bad advice. You'll answer for Julie's safety. If anything happens to her, you know what to expect. This should hold me for the time I'm away.
How long will that be?
Don't know yet. A week, maybe 2.
Frank, I see you then.
Oh, sure. That boy, Sorrow, is still down at the villa. He'll probably go with Gerda on our yacht. To Greece. So long. Gone to the police. I saw her go in. Didn't get a chance to stop her.
What should we do, Frank? Tell us what to do.
You'll have to get out of here at once. There's no other way.
And what about you?
Me? I'll stay here. This is my place. I don't figure into this story.
What about Goethe?
She knows damn well she can't afford to have the police find her here now. They'll be here in less than an hour, so get on that yacht and get the hell out of here, all of you. There's no time to lose. And you take him with you. I'll look after Lucas's body.
So you get your villa back, Frank. You're the master now.
Ready, Goethe? We've got to do it. You know that. Come on.
You go ahead. I'll be right up. Go ahead.
Get up, Julie. Come with me.
You murderer, you did it. You killed Lucas.
You and I are the only ones who know the truth. Only we're not likely to tell anyone, are we?
So now you're going to kill me. Go and get it over with.
Oh, Julie. There's something better we can do together. Come on, Julie. I'll show you.
I'm getting out of here. Get out of my way.
It's useless, Julie. was you, Julie. You killed him. He wasn't just your lover.
He was my doctor, the only man who could cure me. I had a terrible neurosis caused by an obsession which was driving me to an asylum. He was my father, my God. He gave me my life back. He was the only man who ever succeeded in making me live.
Then he suddenly walked out on you. You discovered where he was, and you came looking for him. You met him before Gerda and the others realized you were here.
And I realized immediately what he really was.
What did he tell you when he first saw you?
He told me to go away. savior, my idol, my father. He told me he didn't want me anymore. He said he didn't care what happened to me. He wasn't interested. I was just a toy he'd taken apart to see how it worked and put the pieces back together again. Now he was throwing me aside to look for another. I had to kill him.
Son, you were busy cutting off Lucas's head. And you ran away without anyone seeing you.
The thing is, I was... something was wrong with me. And that's why I was under analysis with Lucas.
Ever since your father drove your mother out of the house when you were 2 years old, you had a compulsive urge to commit horrible, shameful, even atrocious actions. And every time you did this, a defensive mechanism would wipe the whole thing from your memory. A kind of censorship which came down like a curtain to hide it from your consciousness.
So by the time you'd gone back to Milano, the murder had been completely blocked out of your mind.
I'd no idea I'd even left Milan and what I'd done. When I set out to look for Lucas, I really believed that he was alive. I know absolutely nothing about what happened.
And you came back here as if it were the first time, when every trace of Lucas had disappeared. And later, when the body was discovered lying there, all covered with blood, horrified and scared of the consequences, Gerda and her friends began suspecting and accusing one another. But a pact of complicity and fear kept them from talking. They couldn't allow the police to come poking their noses in. Not with that yacht loaded with dope.
I suggest we better get rid of him.
I knew it was you who killed him when I found those pants in your suitcase. They are the one Sorrow painted in the picture.
So you kept piling up proof against me?
Yes. While that subconscious defense mechanism of yours kept trying to destroy it. You could always find some excuse for not going to the police. You kept trying to hide all the evidence that could furnish the watertight proof. You went so far as to strike a second time.
No, it's not true. Don't say that.
Oh, yes, it is, Julie. That boy, Sorrow, you killed him. You could have saved him, if you wanted to. You had no intention of taking him to the police.
Police?
Since I knew what happened, I used you to blackmail the others, to get them out of my house. That's why I protected you. I killed Antonio. Remember? That man who took you to that deserted house in the village? To prevent him from killing you. He was the killer of the gang. Took his orders from Gerda. You should be grateful for that, Julie.
Yes, Frank, I am.
You've always needed a man to possess you, to be your master, your father, Lucas. Now there's me.
Yes, Frank, now there's you.
Can't you sing something else? Get me a cold beer.
Yes, Frank, right away. Two little babies have I brought, a third lies in my body. I'd surely part with them, everyone, if you take the life of Geordie.
Come on, Julie. I'm dying of thirst.